Hi there, welcome to episode 12 of Cyberpunk. Thanks for being with me. The housekeeping today consists mostly of me drawing together points that have been raised and questions that have been asked in the comments, and which I think actually, rather than answering a number of times over, which I've tended to do, are best pulled into one place where everybody can hear them and see the answer. First off, this is a good one. It's about the duration of videos. Yes, the last video was 3 hours long, but that isn't meant to be the pattern. The normal thing is that episodes will be between 1 and 2 hours longer. I keep saying this and people say, yeah, but you keep doing videos that are longer. That particular one was purely because I got into clouds intending to conduct whatever investigating needed to be done and reach the conclusion of it, and it went on. It was a complicated place. There was much happening in clouds, so the episode naturally just ran to 3 hours. It wasn't intended to do that, but it just felt wrong to stop. Also, on the subject of that last video, I kind of experimented in there when we got into clouds with relying on conventional weapons an awful lot. I know guns and combat are a big part of this game. Goodness knows I could do with the practice, as I'm pants at combat. But having tried that approach, it really has stressed to me how much I prefer and feel more comfortable with stealth and dialogue choices where they can have an effect, and things like quick hacks too, where you're removed from the actual face-to-face combat. I also know that I need to look more into throwable weapons like knives, stealthy things in other words, and silencers too, and in fact I'm going to do that before I get going into today's episode. The next point from the comments is a quirky one. People have suggested that I should be doing more to promote the channel. I'm all for that, but honestly I wouldn't know where to start. I'm not really much of a social media user. One kind commenter the other day emailed me. There is an email address associated to the channel. It's in the information somewhere, I think, and told me that they'd posted about the channel on Reddit. And they sent me a link and drew my attention to the fact that their post had 160,000 views, which is an awful lot of people. That's amazing. I am sure that some of those people must have come across from Reddit to have a look for themselves on YouTube, and of those people I suspect some then decided to stay and subscribe, which was wonderful. Another comment said I should include a call to action at the start of each video and not just rely on the animation and slide at the end to ask people to subscribe. I actually had to Google what call to action was, but now I understand that. I can see it kind of makes sense. Not everyone sticks around for the end credits of a movie to roll, so I'm sure that's also true of episodes of a playthrough of a video game. So I might start doing that. Already I've had a fair few comments from people in the Cyberpunk genre here, the community, saying that they've either bought the game or have started a first or 10th playthrough because they've watched me play the game, and that makes me so happy. Honestly, it's the greatest compliment I could ever have. I'd like to continue to grow the channel in that way and encourage more people to play the games that they see me playing and having fun for themselves. And so yeah, if anyone knows about this stuff and they feel like spreading the word of the channel and helping me in that way, please feel free to do so. But whatever you do let me know so that I can thank you for it. Next point is that some people have asked repeatedly, I've had this question about, can you do playthroughs, would you do playthroughs on PC? I would, but I can't at the moment. I'm looking at my PC next to me that I built 18 months ago. It doesn't have a dedicated GPU. The budget ran out when I was building this. It has an i5-13500 iGPU, which is fine for video editing. And actually I can play some games on there, some PC games, but not sort of very graphically intense ones. What I can't do is play a game and record at the same time. It just can't do that. It's not got the oomph to do it. It needs that GPU. So for the moment, it's one of those things that's beyond my capability because of equipment. One day maybe. Right, let's move on to some more Cyberpunk specific stuff. People have mentioned that upgrading Cyberware is actually not as good, I should say, as replacing it sometimes with better options. And I get that. My first Ripperdoc visit was very much baby steps. It was quite tentative. I was just sort of working out how the mechanics worked there. Other visits, and I think there's going to be one coming up very soon, which I'll refer to in a moment, will be more purposeful. Side quests came up too. There were some specific suggestions that I looked into doing the one called The Gift, which T-Bug gave me way back. I am mixing side quests in with covering the main storyline. I am steadily picking them off. However, that specific quest, I'd had other comments saying that there was, and maybe still existed, a bug attached to that quest, which caused certain future sections of progress to be impossible in the game. I did ask at the point that that was raised whether anyone with PS5 experience, recent experience, could chip in and say, had they encountered this. No one actually did. So I ended up Googling that. And apparently the bug, I'm told, was patched out in 2.0 or 2.1, I can't remember which. So that side gig is now back on my job list of things to do. Hiding bodies came up several times in the comments. I haven't been hiding the bodies of fallen enemies much, but I've been advised that it not only helps with keeping people off your scent, but also you may get rewarded for tidying up after you in that way. So yeah, where there isn't a pile of them, I shall certainly think about moving bodies and hiding them away in future. It ties in nicely with what I was saying about feeling more comfortable with stealth too. Right, that was the housekeeping. Now traditionally at this point we do the recap. However, I'm going to put the story on pause for the episode that's coming up now. This is going to be an off-grid episode. Off-grid episodes are about exploration and discovering incidental stuff to investigate. I like to go out though with a shopping list of content that I do need to include as sort of signposts to guide me along, as well as just letting stuff happen randomly. So basically, as well as checking out the streets today and encountering these incidental things, I've got a couple of other objectives, and they are as follows. First, I am planning for another Ripperdoc visit. It's going to happen in episode 13, and I want it to be an upgrade fest. But before that, I need to focus on making some more eddies and boosting my level, improving my stats, increasing my component stores, all that good stuff. So before starting today, I've already been and sold and dismantled everything that's non-essential to make space for looting lots of stuff during the course of this episode. That is a major objective. I think it's possible to boost my eddies considerably. We'll have to see. The second objective is that whilst we're doing that, exploring and picking off these other things, V hasn't been home for a long time, so after his busy and hopefully educational day, there may be a beverage on the way home, perhaps something to eat, who knows. I'm going to be taking him home, and there'll be a bunch of at-home chores for him to do or investigate when he gets there. I shan't expand on them here. Let's just hope by the time he gets there, he's celebrating a victorious day where he's picked off a lot of side gigs and done some quests and helped the police, and he's not stinging from a failure. Okay, that is the plan. I'm parking Johnny Silverhand's complaining and desires for the day, and we're going to hit the streets of Night City. Alright, we're leaving Mega Building 8. Before we do though, I am going to call Judy. Now I said I wasn't going to progress the main story, and I don't intend to during this episode because that's not what it's about. But I did say I would call Judy, and just the thought of spending a whole day running around having fun while Judy is sitting worrying about what's happening to Evelyn, I can't live with that. So let's get this call in and hopefully she will answer me. Yes.
You called?
Of course I called you, Judy. I promised that I would, didn't I?
Promised I'd call, didn't I?
Promising's one thing, keeping it's a whole other bag. So, managed to learn anything?
I actually did. I have got a lead on Evelyn, but you're not going to like it.
Evelyn's not at Clouds anymore. Behavioral chip was damaged. Apparently they carted her off to a Ripperdoc, goes by Fingers.
Oh shit.
Oh, has she heard of Fingers? Do you know where he is?
Know where to find this Fingers character?
Yeah, runs a dinky chop shop off Jig Jig Street. Fuck V. Guy's all kinds of bad news.
kind of what we'd heard already, because we had this thing saying go to Jig Jig Street, if you remember. We are going to go there, Judy, but not right now because we have other stuff to do. But I just want to reassure you that is going to be happening.
Heading there now to find her.
I told her to stay the fuck away from clouds. All right, later, V.
Later, Judy. I'm glad we did that. That makes me feel better. I will change that objective in a moment because I don't want us to go to Jig Jig Street. It just... She's just going to sit and worry, isn't she? And I can't have that. I really can't. No weaponized cyberware allowed in trash.
Let's take it from the top. What's your name?
I'm Brendan, your friendly neighborhood spontaneous craving satisfaction machine. How about a coffee? Word of warning, it could be delicious.
Seems to be working now.
What is going on? So, this is Jerry, not that Jerry, he's dead.
Okay,
a techie.
let's try this one more time. I don't feel so good. What would you recommend?
Poor Jerry. Did Maggie ask you to sleep on the couch again?
I thought you'd fixed it.
Yeah, that's going in the troubleshoot log.
I don't think it's fixed. I don't think it's fixed, Jerry. I mean, I've only just...
Say, Brendan, what's the difference between a broken bone and a broken heart?
System error. I repeat, system error.
Oh,
Ah, damn it to hell.
this is going south. It's 5:45 a.m. and he'll still be there at 5:45 p.m. at this rate. Oh, I mean, I haven't even got out of the building properly yet. I was just speculating on the fact that it says no weaponized cyberware.
Top.
He's going again.
I'm Brendan.
Yeah, we know you're Brendan. You can check your ordinary cyberware in the skip, but nobody has. Okay, let's move. Now, I've rung Judy. My next job is to look on the map because in the process of exploring and alongside it, I want to be picking off NCPD gigs and also putting in as well some side quests so that we can achieve that objective of getting more levels, getting more resources and eddies. There's an assault in progress here and it's no distance away at all. It's literally... Well, it hasn't actually registered on my thing because I told it to track it and I mustn't have pressed it long enough. There it is. Sometimes you have to move before it notices. It looks like it's literally 50 metres away. Not even that now. Duck. Right. Another thought strikes me. I'm going to go into my inventory and I was talking about silencers. Lizzie can't have one. It's got a scope slot that it can have. But my machine gun has an empty muzzle slot as well as a scope shot slot. Does that mean I can put a silencer on it? I think it does. RC7 ZAR. Oh, that's slightly different. That's a muzzle brake. Whereas this says it's a silencer. CS1 Taipan. And I've got 3 of those. So if I just equip one, is that? It's gone into the slot. And if I can do it for that, because this has also got a muzzle slot on it, then I can put another one of those on that one too. This one already has something in the mods thing, Big Mag, which increases the magazine capacity and the reload speed is affected too, obviously. That's good. So we've got silencers on 2 of those weapons, and also whilst I'm here, before we get busy, spend some points. I've got 2, but let's clear the decks so that anything we earn this episode, we know we've earned this episode in our off-grid activities. I'm going to go into intelligence because I do want to get that up to level 9. I have read that getting to level 4 opens 1 level of band of improvements. Level 9 opens the next level, and it's opened the 2nd level, Pro. That's useful to know. The other thing is the perk point. I want to go into cool because this one here specifically makes a reference to things like knives, axes and silenced guns outside of combat and the damage that they are created. I think I'm going to acquire that. I know that these things are not instantaneous in every case and that it depends on other improvements being made. It just opens doors, in other words. Also, while I'm here, let's notice I'm on level 13 and I've got 38,356 eddies at the point where we start. So we have a baseline established. Now then, gentlemen, here is your opportunity to contribute to me. I'm going to select a gun, even though I don't actually want to use it. You're going to be contributing to their Racketeer Tiger Claws. I'm going to overheat 3 of them because I think I can do that. Oh, you want to? There are only 3 of them. I can grab you as well then, can I? It's a bit twitchy. I need to reposition to be able to get to that one. I think it's you who hasn't been done. Let's see. Oh, there are 4 of them. There's another one just appeared. That's at least 4 then. This isn't good. Actually, they are very close together. He spotted me. Overheat. Oh, that's kept him busy. They are very close together. I could throw a grenade, but then they are splitting up slightly, so whilst they're splitting up, if I wait till I get the recharge that I need, one's down, I can perhaps pick them off this way. Oh, he's seen me, and now he's shooting. I'm going to shelter behind this display for a second. He's behind the vehicle. This is relatively safe. I should be okay here. I'm not okay here. Ooh, they could shoot through it. I didn't know that. Oh, off grid. You're teaching me so much stuff already. Okay, now you can have another overheat, and I've got plenty of RAM, so you can have one too. That ought to finish another one of them off, shouldn't it? Yes, it did. I think I'll take you. Can I blow that thing up behind you? No, but I can overheat you. There we go. That should have seen you off as well, and I don't see any more. I think I may have done it. Maybe. Maybe not. It hasn't given me the da-da sound saying you've done it. So maybe there's still one alive. Let's just creep round the corner. I don't know. Perhaps I have done it. Yes, I have. Oh no, hang on. Assault in progress, neutralise the perps and secure evidence. Is that talking about this one, or is it talking about it's generated another one? I know. That's something else that was mentioned. This propensity I have for killing people rather than leaving them suffering. It just seems the right thing to do. Tier 1 components. Archived conversation. Asomu Goshu and Hideo Nishio. Right, Gosho says, Hideo, I need you to go to herd some pigs. Remind them where their turf ends and ours begins. Nishio, sure thing. Gosho, Redwood. Nishio, got it. So you people came to herd some police officers. I'm guessing that means. Yeah, I mean, it has been said you don't have to worry about them. They're not going to come back to life and kill you. But it just seems wrong to leave them lying there, writhing in agony. Oh, here's the policeman. Oh, I'll take the weapon because that's going to be either sold or whatever. So I can take that. I can take nearly €2,000. Street cred's gone up. The job's complete. And I've got a message coming in from Muamar, I beg his pardon, El Capitan Reyes. It's the second message I need to read. Listen, cars are like underwear. I mean, you don't gotta change them every day, but it's better for everyone if you do. Got a few new sets up on my net page, talking wheels, not tighty whities. Head on over to AutoFixer and grab a different model for every day of the week. No. Thank you for your kind offer. That is not going to occur. I have a bunch of Eurodollars which I'm going to take, but I have an archived conversation to read. I'll read that first. This is the police officer, presumably then. Dispatch were talking to Sergeant Max Smith. I think that must be the person lying on the floor. Dispatch, calling all units in Westbrook. I repeat, calling all units in Westbrook. Sergeant Smith. 2891 reporting 1020 Westbrook. Dispatch. Head to Redwood Street in Japantown. Order to increase our presence in the area, coming from the Chief. Sergeant Smith. Japantown? Alone? Requesting additional units for backup. Dispatch. Request denied. Sergeant Smith. This some pre-election stunt. That's tiger turf. Dispatch. Are you refusing to comply? 2891, come in and respond. Sergeant Smith. Negative. Order accepted. Will comply. And then he swore, Chief. And Dispatch said, 2891, say again. Sergeant Smith replied, nothing, nothing. Dispatch, copy that. They sent him here on his own to deal with this, and that was the result. That's a big transfer just gone in, over $4,500 worth. Poor Sergeant Smith. There he is. Again, I don't think there's any point me hiding these bodies because this is over. We've achieved what we set out to. Yeah, we could actually have dumped a body in there if we'd wanted to. Do you know what then? Alright, you've talked me into it. I will pick up this body, if it'll let me. No, I'll pick up his body. I'm going to pick his body up. And I'm going to put him in the bin, rather than leave him on the street. He's already dead, it's not lethal dumping. I got experience points for that. Okay. Well, we learn by doing, and I did, and I learned. Everything else is gone here. So, I mean, there is the occasional weapon still lying around, which I could pick up to disassemble. That's not a threat, but I suppose I could have overloaded that, I guess, couldn't I? Yeah, I could have used that to distract enemies. Here's his police cruiser that he came in. He was on his own. That's very sad. They are tremendous things, these police cruisers. I've only ever seen them displaying this message on the side, but I suspect with a matrix like that you could make it say other things if you wanted to. It's very effective. It looks like it's been through a few scrapes as well. State of that. And single crewed. And that cost him his life. And I've never done this before, I wonder what's in the boot of an NCPD police car. Let's find out. Nothing. It's a big boot. It's very tidy. It looks like it's been hoovered recently. Okay, I was kind of thinking there might have been weapons in there because being a police vehicle, you know, maybe they kept some of their heavier weaponry in there. I don't know. I do not know. Do you know what? I haven't actually ever driven a police car. What? I can break into the police car using my tech skill. But I am breaking in, and it is a police car. So does that mean that it's going to send an alert out? I'm going to get a wanted level. Where do I get out? There's the road. That's the way I'm going. Let's do it and see what happens. Oh. I've got a radio. And that's it. That's okay. I can cope with that. That's good. Do you know something else that I've only just very much realised? I hadn't got in the settings the camera set up to turn to follow the car, the direction the car was facing. So when I did a U-turn, I was having to sort of manually turn the camera. And now if you wait long enough, it will turn itself. Right, so what I'm going to do next is, on the map, again, whilst we're still here, there is another NCPD gig there. I'm going to do this one, and then I'm going to start picking off some of the side quests. And on the way, because these things are quite proximate, I think we're going to be walking. I'm just going to drive the police car for now round the corner. It's not far. It's just so that I can get the feel of what it's like to actually drive one. It's a fun thing. And on the map I meant to and didn't actually lock onto that NCPD gig. Oh, it's not going to let me drive very far. I don't think I'm going to be in the car very long at all.
5 charges en route to 496 Broadway. Do you have another assignment there, Sergeant?
Yes, I'm nearly there. Whoa! You're going to get run over standing in the middle of the road.
Recorded along.
What on earth are you doing? I've taken a shortcut here, but it's still going to be effective. I'm driving in front of 08 just to make sure people know the police are here. I am a police cadet today. I'm serving and protecting where they don't. I've got to go down here. I might as well get out, I think. The thing that's happening is beneath me. Literally beneath me. I'm not sure how I get down there. I need steps. Here are steps. I'm rushing because it's a police thing. And who knows? Someone may be in danger. Can't go that way. Oh, I think by the time I get there they'll be dead. Oh, careful. We're right in the middle of another police activity here. I don't think he's going to make it, Doc. I'll scam him. Benjamin Uzo. He's not looking too good. Excuse me, everybody. I'm on police business too. It's around this corner here. And along the ways. Here we go. This is it. No, this isn't it. Just because they've got yellow arrows does not mean they're up to no good. It simply means they could be up to no good. Oh. They're planning something. I'm eavesdropping on their planning. That's probably not a good thing. If they discover me doing it, they're probably going to take exception. And I'm nearly there. The NCPD gig is now right in front of me. It's 60, 50 metres away, 45, 30. Chance to earn some more money. Ooh. Okay. Who are you? More tiger claws. This is Kunoichi. And another one over there who's a racketeer. This one I think might be something special. Judging by their abilities, they've got everything. They're going to be tricksy. Okay, I will. I mean, they haven't seen me yet, which is good. Can I sneak around the back of here and use the magazine rack as a bit more cover? There's a bunch of them here, I think. Alright, I'm going to start an overheat attack on that one. I'm going to pop round here again and give her another one because she's very dangerous. So if I can get her out of the way initially. Not a shot has been fired yet. Do you realise? And you can have a third. If I can get her out of the way before my location becomes known. I don't think I actually managed that. I don't have the RAM to do anything else. This could be a grenade job. There are no civilians around. Ouch! That could have done some damage. Oh, here we go. We are going to need a weapon. Right, now, if I bravely come up here and use this large concrete parapet as my cover, my RAM is recovering nicely. I can start hitting them from a distance with overheats like this. Let those take effect, which they don't like, let's be honest. Hit another one with an overheat. He can have two, which might do some damage. There's still one quite a distance away from me. I can see at the top of the minimap. Well out of range, actually. That one's down. That one's going to be. Ouch, that hurt.
Damn it, what's happening?
What's happening is you're being attacked. Engineer status has gone up. That's good. Ooh, hang on. I see ya. hiding behind there. That's got to hurt. Yeah, I don't mind that you've seen me, because you're going to get another overheat any second. Here it comes. Take it. That's going to kill you off. Ooh, another one's creeping up behind here. I have insufficient RAM and they're coming straight at me. But I do have sufficient grenades. Oof, that went off too close to me. I think it must have caught the corner of the concrete. As I threw it, my arm must have struck it. Okay. Probably wise to have a weapon out. Whoa! Behind me? That's sneaky. I didn't expect that. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Sometimes I think running away is the better part of valour. Let's go. I can't even stop to give myself a health boost. Okay, so I had to get my gun out at that point. There's a lot more of these than I thought there were. It's like they've sent for reinforcements, in fact. Let's take the rifle out. Not bad from a distance. This weapon currently doesn't have a scope. It would be so much more effective if it did have one. It's a very good weapon now it's got the silencer on though. It's enabling me to do that thing of combining using the quick hacks. Medicate with... You've got perfectly good cover here, use it. Right, again, there are only bad people down there. We can very much afford this if it will reach. It's a very long throw. It kind of reached. It hit that one. He's down. I think that corner may now be clear. We've got some experience points. Headhunter rating has gone up. Hello. I'll have your money shard. I'll have your katana. 2,500 eddies. That's good. What is it that's behind me? Oh, it's you. You were very special because you were carrying Tier 2 components and handyman. Let's continue this way. That's not bad. That's 2 NCPD gigs concluded in the first, what, 20 minutes or something like that? That's pretty good. I've got so many displays around me, I don't know which one to look at. Yeah, you're not dead, but you are now. It's okay, don't worry about it. That's what I've got to be careful of, I suppose. If there are civilians around, like you are, look, it's fine. Don't worry, I'll buy a newspaper. Here, keep the change. It could trigger something if those civilians... Assault in progress again. And here's my dude who has 98 euro dollars. And here's the thing that... Okay. I've walked in on something here. It's a robbery in progress. So I'm just going to put paid to it. Don't even think about it, you're dead. I mean, I literally just walked in on that. That's the sort of weird thing that can happen. Isn't it? That's an off-grid thing right there. I'll have that. I won't kill you because it might alarm the person who's actually running the shop. I will take that. I will take that. I will read this archived conversation between Taitang and Daisaku Marita. Tang says, I'm here. Bartender says Maelstrom threatened him. He didn't have a choice. They just barged in and told him to start pouring, said he had to. Marita says, yeah, well he could have called. This is our turf. And Tang says he couldn't. He was scared. Marita, but he wasn't scared of us. Tang, Says he didn't tell him a thing. Marita. Yeah, of course he didn't. He doesn't know. What could he? Tang. So maybe we let him go? I mean, what else was he supposed to do? And Marita starts shouting, this is our turf. He should have called us. Instead of throwing a party, beat his ass. It's the principle of the thing. I'll have the €2,071 though, thank you, because that's going to be very, very useful. When an apartment is $30,000 in Japantown, one-time payment, and when you need lots of money anyway, just for doing general upgrades at Ripperdocs and, you know, thinking about buying other stuff, I will have to remember to scan here before I leave as well, because there's a chance I will miss things if I do not. So let's scan. We have another electric cart. Yeah, there's a person over there who's got components and Eurodollars for me. I think this end is pretty much clear now. I'll work my way down here. I do tend to miss, and this is another thing that was pointed out in the comments, weapons that have been dropped. It's not deliberate. I mean, look how close that is to that. That's dangerous. To that flaming bike. It's not deliberate when I miss things. It is sometimes that I'm overloaded. Where did that come from? Who threw that can? Who threw that can? Was it one of you two? You look the type. You look like can throwers to me. It's not deliberate when I miss things. It's purely that I get saturated by information coming in. There's just too much to take in at one time. And I tend to be more analytical in small doses with things like that. What are you doing, you people over there? Explain yourselves. You're taking photographs with your mobile phone. Is it a mobile phone?
Fuck this country.
Quite. But is that the basis upon which you're taking your photographs? Are you doing like photojournalism? And you're taking pictures of... You've said that already. I'll use my up arrow to zoom in more, because that's another thing that was reminded to me in the comments, that you can do this now with the optics that I've got. You've got an objection to there being laundrettes? Is this ethical? Do you just not like washing clothes? I'm looking at you and trying to decide. Also, what's going on with the gap between your shorts and your boots? It looks a bit odd. And similarly, the vestlet that you're wearing, I don't know how to describe it. How do you describe something that just covers that part of your body? I don't even know if it has a name. Yeah. So that was that. And I've made some dollars. The next thing I want to do on the map is to pick off a side quest, specifically this one, because Wakako has been pestering me 2 or 3 times now to go and see her to collect payment for our rescue that we did on Sandra Dorset, I think it was. That's what she wants to pay me for. So I'm going to make that, it's done it now, the actual gig that we're going for. And I'm going to go into the journal and read about it, because that's something else I have not been doing. It says, collect your reward from Wakako. Whenever we go see Wakako and walk into that pachinko salon of hers, I get this weird like tingling feeling on the back of my neck. I don't know, V, she's all kinds of weird. Anyway, she promised a special reward for this job with Sandra Dorset. All we have to do is go see her on Jig Jig Street. Oh right, she's on Jig Jig Street. Fascinating. Now that's not far away, and much as I've enjoyed having the use of a police cruiser, I'm going to walk it, because this is about exploring today. And I'm sorry, I just can't but smile at this fashion combination. Hey you too. How is it, maybe you can answer me this question, how is it that some people have this innate sense of what goes well together when they get dressed in the morning, whereas other people look like they got dressed in the dark, and reached out and grabbed something and put it on, whether it was backwards, forwards, inside out, regardless of colours or textures or thicknesses and suitability for the weather. I'm guessing you may be in that second category. I'm just saying. It's nothing personal, it's just an observation. But yeah, some people's clothing just seems to go together. I mean, that's not so bad. How would we rate that out of 5, would you say? For coordination, I'm thinking.
Maybe
3?
next time.
Maybe next time what? Maybe next time you'll get a 4. To get a 4, you'd have to change the colour of your pants. And when I say pants, I mean underwear pants type thing. Because although red and grey do go together, it's a tad jarring. Although we have got the highlights in the hair, which I've just noticed too. I might have to take that back. Yeah, the hair does it. Okay, you can have a 4. On this occasion, you can have a 4. I'll take it away again if you blow smoke in my face once more though. So just behave yourself. And we are heading this way. Oh no, this looks... Oh. Johnny says this place has a wicked vibe. Hang on, Johnny, I'm just got to listen to this.
Bumped in through that. I guess they were itchy and heat. I'd say so. Just once they's inside, one of those kids bumped into his mama. She told the fam she worked at a hotel. Rough stuff, huh? Rough's not the word. Try disaster. Sense.
Oh, stories of misfortune in Jig Jig Street. Is that what we're doing? This looks like a place of misfortune. It looks like a place where many, many people would have misfortune. Johnny's gone away, but he's right. This is a weird place, and I'm not sure whether it's more to V's taste or not. Now, someone's going to tell me off there for wandering away and listening to that conversation, and I don't mind. Because Johnny's there all the time, and that conversation, for me to listen to at least, isn't. In that I'm not going to be walking past those people every day of the week. So that's okay. I don't think we missed anything crucial there. Johnny knows where we are, we know where we are. I'm not quite sure where I am. How does she do that without breaking her back?
You can see it. Are we still going somewhere?
How about some real action? Hooking's more fun than looking.
Oh.
Can you bend like she can?
No, but once I tie you down and get to work, your eyes will roll back and out your ears.
Oh.
Oh, this is a weird place. This is a weird place. I think I should go into this building. It's called 24, I think. It has some red lips over the doorway, and it says love on a neon sign, and it says 18 plus. I am 18 plus. I've been 18 plus for a little while now. So shall we go in? It's off grid. It's very off grid. Who are you? It's a punk. No affiliation. Okay. I can attack if I need to, which is useful to know. Not that I really want to. Oh, hello.
Don't push me.
What's going on?
I promise to do everything in my power to ensure his work will continue on.
Yeah, we know that.
Rest in peace, my friend. Ryan's political opponent, former District Attorney Jefferson Perales, also offered his condolences.
Yes, I think we've seen this happen before. So we're going to move off and look at the young lady here. I'm going to scan her because I'm not sure what's going on. She is a joytoy. She has no affiliation, her social status is low, and her health is poor. Alright, oh, I see a readable. And the readable is... oh, it's Watson Hall Diary. Ooh, already read, it says. Too right, it's already read. There's another one there. I need to scan. There's another one over there. What's that? Oh, that's Watson Hall Diary as well. That's the same one. 2 copies in the same room. That's never happened before. I didn't know that was even possible. What is this one here? This one we have not read. This is United Under the Stars and Stripes by Rosalind Myers. The 20th century brought upon us great tragedy, nuclear war, catastrophic climate change, widespread hunger. Worst of all, the dissolution of the United States of America. Our great nation has often been forged and reforged in the polarising fires of internal struggle, North against South, Democrat against Republican, corporations against federal government. But we as a people knew how to temper this discontent and become stronger for it, even by force in our darkest hours. This has always been and continues to be our moral duty to the land we love and serve. Humankind had never before known a nation like the United States. We were soldiers, the protectors of the free world. Our armies maintained order. Our universities fueled innovation and progress. Our industry spurred growth and prosperity. Our press voiced the truths of our collective conscience. But when the United States tragically collapsed, so too did civilization. The time comes again, as it has so many times before, for America to rise up and set the world on a new trajectory of hope. However, we can only achieve our goals of a better tomorrow if we do not lose sight of who we are. We must now rally together beneath our star-spangled banner of these new United States. We must push aside those corporations and rogue states who denounce and would deny our pursuit of happiness. We must sacrifice them for our common good. I ask you to fight against those who would divide us, with debate, with pride, with blood and iron. Rosalind Myers, how strident. Real call to action. Something which I learned about only the other day. What do you think, guys? How's it going today? Oh, earthquake. Where's the shelter? He's not going to talk to me. There's a door there. I can't go through the door. Can I go up the stairs? Is that permissible? Is it alright? Should I ask permission? Hey mister, is it okay if I go up the stairs? Yeah, sure, he says, I don't care. Thanks. Oh, I had one supplementary question. Is it okay if I come down them again when I've gone up? Yeah, sure. Help yourself, knock yourself out. I'm hoping nobody knocks me out. Should I have better not draw a weapon. But I'd feel safer if I did. There are people up here. I feel safer already. Wait a minute. I've seen the sort of people that are up here. I don't feel safe. Oh.
Didn't see it.
I didn't see anything. Didn't see anything at all. Let's open this door. I can go in here. I am in here. Oh, and there's a shard! Oh, and it's one I've read. It's appropriate though. It's about Night City nightlife, drinks, dancing, debauchery, all the D's. I think they're here. And probably a few more as well. I don't think... No, these doors are different. They look different. They're not interactable. I can't go into them. There is a machine here which will sell me, well, just about anything by the looks of it. Spontaneously. Satisfying my cravings. So... Oh, look, tiger claws as well. I'm scanning these sort of drawings now in case they turn out to be tarots, because I don't know what a tarot necessarily is going to look like. They could all be very different. I don't want to find Fingers Clinic. Why has it got Find Fingers Clinic on there? That seems to have changed from what I was doing. I am not on that. I am on getting paid. Where's my gig gone? It's disappeared from the list. Let me go back to the map and find it by zooming in. There we are. Collect your reward from Wakako. What happened there? I didn't change that. It's good if I got my eyes open. It was going to send me to somewhere else. It's this place, I tell you. It's this place. So this is Jig Jig Street. I wonder why it's called that. I honestly don't know what Jig Jig means. I can guess what it means because of the nature of the place we're in. I think it probably means the same as Nookie. Is that right? Should I ask this girl if she knows what Nookie is?
What's up, boy?
Do you know what Nookie is? She's not telling me because she's been drinking. She's still drinking. Don't let me stop you. I'll do a quick scan of this area whilst I'm here because apart from junk, there's not much to be seen. It's teeming with people. Most of them are of a similar age. Some of them are quite very much dressed up. Some of them look like they, how do I put this, work here, if you get my drift. It's a very well structured place. I love the lanterns. They are tremendous. They don't scan to anything, but boy do they look nice. Yeah.
Well, don't you look delicious? Come here and let me have a lick.
Say pardon? I'm talking to a virtual presence. Whoa! Now, is she aware of my existence? Does she have some sort of sensors, even if this is a hologram? Does it somehow have a projector? It does have a projector. So therefore it probably has a sensor of some sort, proximity sensor or motion sensor. It knew I was approaching. It knows where I am too, because it seems to be following me with its eyes as I change position. That's awfully clever. I'm terribly impressed by that. This lady here, he's just sitting, smoking a cigarette and blowing it all over my clothes.
You have nothing better to do?
This is the best for me. Meeting people like you just makes my day. I'll even get down to your level if it helps. I think you may have ripped your trousers. Unless it's a decoration. It could be a decoration. Forget what I was saying. She looks preoccupied.
What do you want, friend?
Well, do you want to tell me your life story? What it is that's worrying you, particularly at the moment? What you'd like me to do?
You have nothing better to do?
I don't at the moment. Well, I can go and talk to somebody else because you seem to be quite preoccupied with your misery and just practicing being grumpy. Oh, another person with someone who's had too much of, well, insert possible substance here. Hi, she's not looking well.
Don't waste my precious time.
No. Actually, do you know, I've got some headphones a bit like yours. They're like the ones I go running in. They kind of match my clothes that I run in. I run in a black shorts and a blue top, and I've got some headphones that are black and blue, like that. I just thought you'd like to know, but I'll leave you now to deal with your friend, whose feet seem to be glued to the floor. Her body's moving and her feet are going nowhere. Curious. She's pivoting. That's what she's doing. Oh, God. That was a little bit spooky. Are you feeling alright after that woman's legs just walked through you?
Give me some personal space, please.
I sure can. It's a pity they didn't, isn't it? When you think about it, maybe I need to have a word with them next time. Just say, oi, stop invading my body with bits of yours. You have got some of the best tattoos I've seen on anybody in this game so far. That must have taken ages. Do you not find it weird though, that you only ever get to see them like in reflections and photographs? Only other people can see you the way you really are. Doesn't that bug you?
Do I know?
Yeah, I'm the guy who sort of admires tattoos. What does that say there? All in the game. Is that what it says? I'm going to zoom right in on your tattoos because they're excellent. In headquarters, when they were designing this game, somebody researched tattoos and probably had hundreds of them as reference material to look at when they were composing this. And this is an NPC. There's nothing special about this person in the game, or at least there shouldn't be. You see what I'm driving at? Because there is something special about him. And this guy, look! With a sort of fierce looking, it's not a recognisable character, but it's close to, I think, one or two. No, very often doesn't. But only by studying things can we make sense of it. Also, you see, you aren't the voice I was just listening to.
Why even try?
Because it's there. It's a challenge to human endeavour and we must try it. That's such a good thing. That bag is so cleverly constructed. Not so much adults, but certainly teenagers and kids. You see, with these kind of bags, there's a massive level of impracticality to them, I always think, in that they're a little bit they're more design over function, some of them, let's put it that way. But isn't that the most terrific thing you've seen recently? That's just fantastic. Also, I have to say, some of the foodstuffs on here are the nicest that I've seen in ages. They look delish. I have no idea what they are, I just want to try them. It's a pity this guy doesn't serve me. I'm liking Jig Jig Street. It has some malfunctioning displays. And that's the first time I've encountered that, I think. I did wonder, with all of this technology, whether that would be a thing, because we've all seen it, haven't we? Things with glitches like that, and there it is. Does it scan as malfunctioning? No, it says I can surprise them with Midnight Lady accessories. I'll bet I could. There's a lot going on here. What happens in Jig Jig Street stays in Jig Jig Street, I'm guessing. Jim B, who are you? Okay, what's this? A gang of rogue jokers are scattered across Night City. Hidden in plain sight, they plot and scheme to seize control of the city's gambling scene. Embark on an unforgettable adventure to help track them down. Fame and spoils await. And I can choose to throw this message away, which I'm not going to do, obviously, or say, adventure, you say? I'm in. I'm in, obviously. Jim B is typing. Oh, what have I signed up for? I bet there's a subscription fee, isn't there? Let the hunt begin. Oh, it's a photograph of a place with an image of a joker. What am I? I'm going to say, what am I supposed to do with this and get him to explain it. Jim B is typing. Jim B found my response incomprehensible and responded with dots and then said, find the jokers, silly. I'm literally a fool. What's your excuse? Okay, he's making out that I'm not very bright, which is unkind. So, in my messages, I'm now going to have all these places where I can find these jokers. The thing is, you're unlikely to have visited many of these places yet, I'm suspecting. They're not going to be necessarily proximate to where I am at the moment, but it's jolly good to know that they exist. Oh, I just love off-grid episodes. You never know what you're going to find. They are like gold dust. Okay, well, I ought to be continuing my way to... Oh, God. What does that say? I'm not sure I even want to go in that shot. I ought to be continuing my way towards Wakako. There's an awful lot of rubbish in this area. That's a great deal of rubbish. Some of it is more than rubbish, of course. I will... Do you know I'm going to eat some Mr. Whitey Mint? Why not? It's given me an effect. Time limited. But it's nevertheless an effect. Whoa, what's that? Tell me that's not a shard.
You ever try rainbow poppers? Purple haze? Got every colour under the sun, I do.
Oh. Well, the shard's not going anywhere, so I'll talk to you. Let me see what you've got in your wares. She's a drug dealer. She'd like to sell me health boosters, or capacity boosters, or ram jolt, but it only has like a 3-minute duration. 3 minutes? No, 30-minute duration. 1800 seconds. And stamina boosters also have 1800 second duration. I mean, I don't know. I probably don't want to buy one right now because I've just cracked the 50,000 eddies mark, and they are 530 eddies. That's not cheap. Oh, it's also giving me a quick look at some of the weapons I've picked up there, which is good. Not enough though. My weight's on 104. I've got plenty of capacity before I have to start selling any of this stuff off and scrapping it or dismantling it or whatever. I am going to say thank you for showing me your range, but I'm not going to purchase anything just at the moment. I am going to look at this, which is... I'm going to have to walk away from her so that I can actually trigger it. It's not letting me do it. I'll come at it from a different angle and see if it works. What are you people doing? What are you people doing? Why are you staring at the ceiling? Oh. Are you under the influence of something? You look like you are. She looks like she's under the influence of something. That's a pretty vacant expression. And she's waving her arms around as if she can see something that she thinks is there but we think isn't. And also her head keeps disappearing into the wall. Why are you dipping your head in that poster for Riot? It makes your hair look funny. And I can say that. Everyone here is either into something or they've been into something and they're on the way out from it. Also, those noises are a bit... aren't they? I can't pick this up. Ah, man. Maybe if I scan it. It's not letting me do it. Alright, I tell you what I'm going to do. I've got to get rid of you, apparently. So I'm going to buy something. I'm going to buy... That's a tier 3 thing. That's tier 2. I'll buy a capacity booster. Or will I? No. I'll buy a ram jolt. Yes, I'll have one of those. Just one, please. No, don't bother wrapping it. I'll take it to go. Thank you. Right, now will you leave me alone so I can look at this shard? She won't leave me alone! Oh... I'd crawl on my hands and knees to get to this shard if I could. Oh God, how do I get this woman to move? I mean, if I come at it really and cut you out of the way, maybe I could push her out of the way. Oh, beg your pardon. Maybe I could push her out of the way. She ain't moving. She's not moving. How about... What about if I produce a gun and point it at you? Is she scared? She's not. It will not even let me point it at her. No, 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 folks. I'm scaring the other locals. I don't mean to do that. That shard's going to have to stay there because I can't get it. Can I jump on the stool and then read it? Put your gun away. Put your gun away. Oh, that's so annoying. I'm going to be thinking about that for a long time after this is finished. I'm going to take my mind off it by going in oh, it's a toy shop. Oh, it's a toy shop. Oh, I thought it was a toy shop. Okay.
Where's your cute little ass rushing off to?
I see you talking to me.
Slow down. Treat yourself to a little RELAXXX.
Oh, he's offering me personal services. I didn't mean to do that either. I was actually trying to get rid of the... Oh no, I don't want to talk to you. Do you know, one thing that's weird though, way back in episode 1, I think it was, I was in combat and the combat music...
NC Cali 1 or Cali 2?
That's probably very true. I'm sure you're very highly regarded and your reviews are terrific. As I was saying, back in episode 1, I had some combat going on and the music came on for combat. And the combat finished and the music didn't. And I googled it and I asked on here too, and the response came back that one of the ways of getting it to go away was to do a quick save and then reload from that quick save, and sometimes that made the carrying on combat music disappear. But the other way that was mentioned, and it may be the fall damage thing again, I don't know, somebody could have been teasing, was you had to go to Japantown and pay a joytoy for sex. So I am guessing, can I scan you? Are you a joytoy? No, he's a civilian. So that wouldn't have helped anyway. Let that be a lesson to all of us. I'm going to decline your offer, and I'm going to go into, yes, I am 18 plus.
Use your imagination. Why do you think I came here?
Ooh.
So I wouldn't have to.
Yeah, I can see that. You chosen something?
Oh, he talked to me.
Won't find a better massage.
How can I be of service?
Oh, he is talking to me. Oh, I've got to ask to see his catalogue. I mean, these people are taking pictures of... Oh. Lady, I think you've got enough pictures. This is starting to get a little bit creepy now. I almost dare not ask. Do you think I should ask? Ooh, go on then. I'm here. I'll ask you. I'm sorry, am I keeping you busy? You're just having to wipe the dust off your product catalogue on the thing. Who's your friend, by the way? Is he there in case trouble breaks out? What you got?
Got anything that might interest me?
I think I might need a drink. Gag. Love compartment. Put every ounce of your love in. Pyromancer, 3,000. Plumber certified. What does that mean? Protector, junk. Law enforcement can be a naughty business. Oh. Oh. Okay. And then there's loads of music or these brain dances. These are naughty brain dances. This is what they are. Okay. Now I know what your shop sells. The answer to the question is no. You didn't have anything that might interest me, but I'm glad I came in, because now I know this establishment exists. All night, every night. It's interesting there's nothing much. When you scan in here, nothing really returns. We have these civilians. She's still taking photographs. Perhaps it's a hobby. It could be. Perhaps Macy does this. She goes into shops that sell marital aids and takes photographs of their wares. Right, we've been there. I'm exploring this area because why not? It's delish. It's a very strange place. Can I even go in there? I think maybe I can. This guy's not going to stop me, is he? No. Oh, I think I know what happens here. So you sit down in the chairs and persons appear inside these tubes that look a bit like transporter tubes. And yeah, things. Quite. Okay, I understand what you're selling now. Very small establishment too, but then I suppose you don't need much room, do you, really, for what you're doing? I have another one of these things over here.
Got something that'll keep you hard for hours.
Okay. What, like a crossword? Difficult crossword? Cryptic. Is it cryptic crossword? Yeah, I'm not going to go back in there again. Once was enough. This place is very strange. Hello. You are a joy toy.
Right, so then what?
Hey, you looking for some company tonight?
She must have...
You found it, baby.
That must have been the voice I heard from behind me. Oh. So you could be the person who gets rid of the combat music glitch. If that's real and no one was kidding me. Oh. So it's going to cost $100. 100 eddies. 100 Eddie dollars. I think, to get rid of the combat music, I would do this. I don't mind the music during combat. It's when it continues afterwards it becomes intrusive. Oh, I don't know. Let's do it.
Sure. Got some time to kill.
Oh God.
Come on, baby.
Oh. Okay. Now I have got nudity turned off. I just want to point that out. And I have explained why nudity is turned off. It's an option in the settings to do this in the game. It was put there deliberately. I'm talking over this. I'm talking over this. It's an option in the settings to do this. How long does this go on? But whether or not it actually does anything in terms of getting rid of the combat music, we'll only find out next time we're in combat. She's gone. You see? Was it worth it? Will you respect yourself in the morning? And
Got
now,
something that'll keep you hard for hours.
yes. She may have given him something already. Let's be honest. I don't particularly want to... Oh no, not again, please. Twice in such a short amount of time. The guy's luck must change. This is the place we're going.
Ever sharp and snazzy, Josh.
Does he even talk? You've got my blue headphones too.
For real, what do you want? Why are you always so...
Did you get your headphones where I got mine from? How long have yours lasted? Mine are lasting really well. I've had them a year. I use them like every other day when I'm running, and they're still holding charge.
Yes?
Yeah, absolutely. And I've used them occasionally when it's not supposed to rain, but you get a light shower of rain, and they've been fine. I just wiped them down when I got home, and no problem. Yeah, yeah, really good. So I can recommend them if yours ever break. I can use this. What is this? Oh God, off-grid is so weird. You just don't know what you're going to find. What are you, even? It only has one thing on it, and I can't do anything about that reflection in the background. I know some people have said it's possible you can for the one in V's apartment where his laptop seems to have light shining on it. It's because I opened the blinds and the window behind me. So, what is this? Oh, Keystone Night City Pleasures.pub. It's essentially adverts for pleasures of Night City. All the pleasures and delights Night City has to offer in a single place. Now, isn't that convenient? Here you'll find every pleasure and entertainment you can think of, from the seventh circle of hell to the pillow-soft meadows of heavenly bliss. Explore Night City and its carnal secrets. Am I going to want to read these? Dollhouses. Discover a world of hidden pleasures. Come to Clouds and let us fulfill your every desire. I went there. They didn't. Get your head out of the sand. Come to Clouds. We'll make all your earthly fantasies come true. Clouds Mega Building H8. We can't wait to please you. I couldn't wait to get out of being pleased by you. This is a guide to the various places. Okay. So we have Riot. A club with a history and the most important stage in Night City. Its solid sound system means that even stars like Lizzie Wizzy, the Rubicones and the Cartesian Duelists have played here. The beer is good and the bathroom floor looks like a Pollock painting under a UV light. What's not to like? Dicky Twister. Dicky Twister, your friendly neighbourhood gay bar. It's got everything you need. Cheap drinks, unpretentious atmosphere, loud music and customers who may or may not be getting quickies in the bathroom. Whether you're just getting your feet wet, undecided or testing the waters, Dicky Twister has got you covered. And then we have Totten Tans Club. Does that say? Totten Tans Club? A club run by the Maelstrom Gang. Underground bands regularly gig there, mostly of the screaming till your throat bleeds variety. Brawls and mosh pit crushes aren't uncommon and really add to the club's atmosphere. Seventh Hell. If Seventh Hell makes you want to be whipped by demons, buried in or boiled in blood, you'll be sorely disappointed and probably need help. Naming aside, the club has something for every dedicated sinner, whether it's pure lust, dirty vices, or glorious punishment. Ooh, give it to me. And the last one, thank God, empathy. The next level if you're looking for braindance sessions and live strip teases. The club's name is a misnomer. If you're a delicate snowflake, better head over to Lizzie's bar. Empathy offers straight up hardcore porn, so forget about filling that gaping hole in your soul with anything other than, and I'm very glad to say the text won't scroll at that point. Oh heavens. Brain dances, this can't be so bad. Brain dances. Purveyors of brain dances are like Roman shops. You don't have to look for them to find them. Let me say that again. Purveyors of brain dance are like ramen shops. You don't have to look far to find them. There are too many to include, so we've curated the best selection for you right here at PNC. A special shout out to Lizzie's Bar, the club with highest quality erotic scrolls in the city. The virtues are polished to perfection, fresh in content, and always keep you coming back for more. Lizzie's Bar, Kabuki. And then we have Jig Jig Street itself. Jig Jig Street, Night City's very own red light district. Besides the delicious assortment of joy toys, you'll find an entire banquet of other erotic items, aphrodisiacs, toys and more. Night City's #1 spot to pre-game. Jig Jig always adds the kick you need to every night out. Just watch out for goons lurking around the streets. You never know when a local tiff might end up into a street brawl. Dive into a world of delight, and then I can log in. I don't want to log in. I'm glad you won't let me. The little neon sign on the top kinda gives away the sort of information that this machine is purveying. Don't you think? Okay, what's going on down here before we go in there?
Couldn't have been just a bit more careful.
But I was. And I gotta work out, you know?
What did you do? Oh.
If anyone wanted to see a jelly roll, they'd sit at home and look in the mirror.
I'm sure. Don't got the eddies to fix you up.
Stop whiffing for a week, you'll have plenty. And if I don't work, we're both going hungry.
Fine. I'll borrow some. Go get yourself fixed up with the rippers. Tell them I'll have the eddies tomorrow.
Okay, so this guy sustained an injury and his friend or partner is going to see to it that he gets fixed up. How very thoughtful. Caring and sharing. And I'm going to go and see Wakako right now. Because if I don't, I'm just going to spend the entire episode wandering around this little area, and I know I'm going to be back here. I know I'm going to be coming back. I'm already looking at the clock and we're well into an hour and something already. So Wakako, when these people have finished walking in front of me, here I come. So it was described as a pachinko place. These must be pachinko machines. I've heard the expression pachinko machines. I don't know what they do. If anyone in the comments explains this to me, please don't explain it too many times. Once will do. I don't suspect there's going to be much danger here. And there's certainly nothing very scannable. These things can be hacked to cause distractions, however, but then most machines can, so it doesn't really put me on edge too much. Let me talk to this young lady. I'm guessing you're not Wakako because you don't look like her. You look very shiny. Wow. How'd you do that?
You wish, honey. I'm way out of your league.
I didn't say that was what I was admiring you for. I'm just congratulating you on your plastic appearance. You look like you've been sprayed with some sort of coating. That's incredible. Do you find that, you know, you don't get dirty, that it just sort of wipes off with a cloth or something? What happens when you get near a candle? Does it melt? Do you sweat at all? I have so many questions. She's not going to give me any information about where Wakako is, so I'm guessing I'm going to have to find her myself. And that could be here. I'm not going to go in there with a weapon drawn. That would be somewhat presumptuous.
Well, who do I spy but thee? In my humble parlor, no less.
Hello, Wakako.
Wakako. Long time no see.
So what brings you here?
What brings me here is I'm trying to save up for my next visit to a Ripper Doc, and you owe me some money for saving Sandra Dorset. So I'm here to collect it. However, I've just noticed there are very interesting blue options here. I'm particularly looking at the third one down, but let's start at the bottom.
I can't help asking. How many of those husbands did you have?
5. All went before their time. Terrible family tragedy.
You not afraid that tragedy will strike you?
Have to live somehow. For my 9 sons.
9 sons, wow. Anything did happen to her, I think she would be avenged. Whilst I'm here, and this isn't really furthering the story as such, but I'm going to take the opportunity to ask you about Fingers as well, if you've heard of him.
I'm looking for someone. Ripper Doc, called Fingers.
Oh, I do not recommend him. Slippery type, questionable methods. Tech straight from the trash.
Okay.
But he is cheap.
Need to talk to him.
He has a clinic on Jig Jig Street. Works mainly with the local joytoys.
That would explain why, because I'm in Jig Jig Street, it kind of changed to having that as the gig that I was tracking. I must have somehow got onto a route that was leading me directly towards it. Tell me everything you know about Westbrook.
Willing to bet nobody knows Westbrook like you do.
My husbands knew Westbrook, yes. Each of them very high in the tiger claws.
Wow.
Old Japantown.
What did they do?
They did what made the best eddies. Gave them the most pull, sold sex and black market tech.
Of course. What else was going to do? She doesn't like the idea of Fingers either then. Really, I'm just here for the money, and I'm hoping it's going to be an absolute truckload. Do I need to bring somebody to help me carry it?
We have some outstanding biz to settle. Remember Sandra Dorset?
I don't forget such things, V.
Good, I didn't either.
Here is your reward. It comes with a fairly ample bonus.
It does. The money should already be in your account. I have something else for you two, a personal link. You can pick it up from Cassius Ryder, a Ripper Doc who runs a clinic out of Watson. The personal link also doubles as a tattoo, my treat. Go see a Ripper Doc. They'll weave you a dermo imprint that will enable smart gun compatibility, a Tiger Claws speciality. I've come away from loads of stuff there then. I'm sorry I pressed the thing to read your message whilst you may not have finished speaking. Please apologise. I accept my apology for that. Don't send your 9 sons after me. Okay? Hope you're well. Keep safe. Play with your pachinko machines on a daily basis. A pachinko a day keeps the doctor away. I have now been sent to go and get this free reward from Cassius Ryder's Ripper Doc shop inventory. And he's a Ripper Doc. And in episode 13 I want to go to see a Ripper Doc. So there is a wonderful happenstance. That was meant to be. Next episode I can go and see Cassius Ryder as part of it and get my reward, my extra bit of reward from him. And if I've earned loads more eddies by then and levelled up a bit and all the rest, I'll also be able to do that. Enhance my cyberware. No, not again, please. Are you offering me the same thing? Oh, she is. She doesn't remember me. I'm just, I was just a face to her. Just $100 bill. That's all I was to you, isn't it? Right, I need to get back onto my map because the next thing I'm going to do is... Now there's a side job there and there's a side job there. I don't know which one to do, but I feel I should. I feel I should do another side job. Or I could actually pick off another NCPD gig first, because if I do that, this whole area is clear of NCPD gigs. I have to go all the way down here to get the next one. That would feel like I've achieved something. Let's do that next. Hey, I've just noticed also on the map, I'm glad I'm not doing Cassius Ryder's thing now. He's miles away. Where is it taking me? That's a long way. That would be the biggest journey I've ever made. There's no way I could walk that. I have a propensity for walking, as you know. I like walking. You spot so much more when you're walking. But on the other hand, that would take ages. So yeah, we'll go to this NCPD gig. That's an assault in progress up here. That's not far away at all. I think I can walk that. I think I can if I can get out of here. I've got to work out how to get out first. I'm going to run. We've done a lot of standing exploring. I've got to cut through this area. Here.
Watch it.
Stand back. Police cadet. There it is. It's no distance away at all. It was well worth coming for. Here we go. Here we go. Right, let's do some scanning. Because scanning is good for us. These are Tiger Claw racketeers. And a blitzer. It's like going into a shop. Yes, please. I'd like a blitzer. I'd like a racketeer. And I'd like one who's got an actual name. Isao Suzuki. Interesting. Alright, well let's just do this. We'll make an attack straight away. You can overheat. You can overheat. It's my favourite thing, overheating. You can overheat too. I will select a weapon. Do you know what I might do? I might use the Lizzie, because I think if I hold down the fire button on this, being a tech weapon, it has a special effect. So, you're looking the wrong way. You don't know where I am. I haven't got enough RAM to do this yet, have I? No. Whoa. That one took nicely. They are tracing me, but I am managing quite a few decent attacks with my cyberware capability. Also, I think there may be more of them than I can see. I think this thing may go away backwards. Alright, here we go. Let's try this. Ooh! It fires like a volley. Oh yeah. Got to be careful here. There are some civilians around. Oh! I've actually triggered a police thing, and I did not mean to do that. You've made me very angry now. I'm not going to cyber you. I am going to take you out with my gun. Actually, do you know what? I am going to cyber you because I've got the capacity, and I can just health myself up while you die. There you go. You brought that upon yourself. There's one still left, at least. I might... The police are not actually arriving yet. There's something happening on the right hand side of the map. Ow! While I was looking at my map, you snuck up on me. That was so naughty. That was very rude. However, I'm going to forgive you because of the artistic pose you've struck in your death. That's going to make it very difficult to fit you inside the casket. However, artistry is everything, isn't it? Yes. I'll take that and the Eurodollars. What do you have for me? I'll take those. There is a lady here who's cowering. Don't, it's all safe now. I didn't actually know you were there. That's probably what triggered the police interest in me. We have an archived conversation. Ooh, carbon reinforced visored helmet. Tacticloth cargo pants. How many Eurodollars? 2,096. And a conversation. Archived conversation con imai? I think it's only the one person talking. Got a hit for you. Olivier O'Brien guides a guard at a Militech prison, protects Biggs, that snitching little who over our boys, and you know what to do with snitches and who protect them. Anyway, Olivier goes. Biggs loses his protection and his spot in solitary, then Bradley Costigan, our inside tune, gets his hands on him. Simple. Better be. Wow. Some nasty sort of vindictive stuff was going down there. I will disassemble that weapon. I shall take... there's a bit more of conversation to have here. Take the katana, take the tier 1 items, read it. Archive conversation, unknown, and Isao Suzuki, unknown. Got eyes on O'Brien, send him my location. Suzuki, stay there, don't let him out of your sight. Unknown, sure. Having dinner with the wife and kid, probably be there a while. Suzuki, alright, our tunes will be there in a second. Unknown, when do I get the ads? Promised me. Suzuki, since when do snitching losers get paid? Huh? Since when? Unknown, but I helped you, there was supposed to be a reward. But okay, I don't need it, I don't want any trouble. Suzuki, I'm with you, Choom. Smiley face. You'll get the heads, don't worry. Unknown, sorry, totally got me. Smiley face. There's a lot of nervousness in dealing with these kind of people. I need to scan, because there may be bits of weaponry around here that I've not collected. Although I think I might have been a bit more thorough this time. Someone's going to tell me I've missed something, but it is... Oh, hey, hang on. There's a back area to this place too. Ah, there's one I missed straight away. Every little bit helps. $96 is $96. Discarded weapon? Sure, I'll break it up and disassemble it. Bodies? Of course I'll loot them. I'm not picking you all up though, because, you know, there's just too many of you who've said this before. What I've just discovered though is there is a back area to this. There are stairs there too. Actually, I think I'm going to just swap out my Lizzie for my assault rifle and make sure that I've reloaded. I have reloaded. This is a great clothing place. I'm going to do something about V's clothing again soon, because he has been in this uniform, this outfit, this kind of street cop in disguise type thing. The hippie gardener, as I think it's been described, for a little while now. Alright. What have these guys been up to? You're a corpo. Oh. This is what they've been up to. And yet they left you with €47. Let's draw our own conclusions there, shall we? Pretty violent way to go. A lot of blood. Whatever kind of weapon finished her off. There was a spread of shot there. You're also dead, aren't you? Again, still got Eurodollars on her. This is a seedy little spot in Night City. Wow. That's a very lot of stuff. Is it going to hurt me if I eat all this stuff? I'm going to eat a bit of it. I'll take the cards because that's junk. I'll eat the peach pie. I will take the gun and leave the cannoli. Just for change. Alright, I'm out of here. I say I'm out of here. I'm actually not, because I'm on a level. Where's the road? I have lost it. It's so dark in here. I've lost the road. I think I might need to climb some stairs. I think that's probably a good tactic. Let me ask this guy over here if he thinks that. What are you doing? Oh, I've got a gun. I'm so sorry. I don't want your food. And you don't need to stick your finger through the bottom of your carton. That's not healthy. Although it is a good way of stopping people from stealing it from you, I suppose. They'd have to rip your arm off to take it, wouldn't they? He doesn't want to talk to me now because I frightened him. That's not good. I should not have done that. I feel sorry. Guys, it's just rubbish. They're standing there thinking, This job. Rubbish. What are you all queuing up for? How did you do that? It makes you disappear, whatever this guy's serving. You, one mouthful, and you're gone. Oh, and don't smoke at a food counter. Oh, it does so annoy me. You.
Well?
Stop smoking. There's food around. Think of the public hygiene implications. Don't you turn your back on me. She's looking the other way, whichever way I look. I'm going to come around here and annoy you. Look, she's literally turning away from me. She is literally turning away from me. How very, very strange. Alright. What I want to do is find a road. Here's something that might pass for a road. Or I could walk through there and out of the other side. I honestly don't know which is best. Okay, back to the map. This is going well so far. I'm quite enjoying this. Now, what is that side job? And what is that side job? I'm going to look at this one first. I don't know what it is. I don't know what I'm going to find. That's what worries me. It's not far away, you see. I can walk to it. It's literally, what? 30 metres away and downstairs is all it is. This is... Oh, Johnny!
Listen to that guy. How'd you rate his chops?
I wasn't expecting to see you in this episode. I would say... not bad, I guess.
To my untrained ear, sounds alright, I guess. I mean, it's easy listening at least.
Know why? Technique's second rate. But the feeling? That's what counts. Guy's hurt, got something he can't take. And it shows. Could stand a little more stage presence. Fingering's all wrong, loses the tempo more than he keeps it, but not bad.
You really know how to give a guy a compliment.
Yeah.
Is that how you got your start? Street busker with big dreams?
Don't make me laugh. No time for playing my way to the top. Was too busy shaking the world awake.
Success gives you a platform. Losers tend to say that. I am going to tease him by saying that's the sort of thing a loser might say.
Now, isn't that what every failed artist says about their work?
Know what? You're right. I failed. Corpo tyrants still run this town, just like 50 years ago. But if you think in my heart of hearts I want to be the next teen idol, think again. Don't give half a fuck about that commercial shit.
Alright, princess. At least you played some gigs. Saw those memories of yours.
True. Played where we could. Parks, old factories, underground clubs. Had an audience from the start. Some recorded our stuff, didn't even know who we were.
Yeah, bootleg tapes. Is that what you're saying? Tapes of concerts that were recorded particularly without permission, but now you're kind of glad they did, because that's the only evidence you've got of what you did. Old tapes could be worth something. Let me find those tapes. I'll be your fan. I mean, I'm tempted by both of those. I've got to be honest. Do you know what I'm going to go with? I'm going to go with the bottom one. Because I think these two have got to work together. And things are starting to get tricky now. The chip is starting to impinge upon V seriously, like it did when it was in the elevator at the end of the last episode. So let's do this.
Ooh, mean to say I could get my hands on some old samurai bootlegs?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna find those tapes. I'm gonna shriek like a little fangirl anytime you open your mouth.
Oh, that's right.
Happy?
Just you fucking try.
Jokes aside, you think those tapes still exist? After all these years?
I don't know.
You know, Rainbow Cadenza's not far from here. Club we played till the band fell apart. Great spot. Place for people with their heads on straight. Maybe they'll know something.
Go to the Rainbow Cadenza Club. And that looks like a walkable distance. This is perfect for off-grid. I've hardly had to use a vehicle at all. This guy's actually not making a bad job of this. structure of his guitar is incredible. I've got to go walking through this area here, which is a market with... Now the lanterns in here are stupendous. Look at that ceiling. It's like a glass ceiling with frosting happening to it, or is it dirt? It could be a combination of both. That is simply beautiful. And the palette of blues that they've used for that. The shimmering of the lights, look. Can you see that through the grids? I bet every one of us probably has been in a market with a glass roof of that sort. I certainly have. And it does bring it back and make you think about the reality of these things. The research on this game was stellar. Oh, she's not well. I think she may have had something she shouldn't. What was it? Was it the seafood? Did you have the seafood? I mean, complexion-wise, she looks alright. She doesn't look like she's going to throw up. But... alright. So, I'm going to look around this market. There is visible wear and tear here. There are noticeable signs. There's sort of grime and rust. And some of the surfaces look patched up too. This has had continuous use, this place. And yet I think the use of it, some of it may have changed, and I've just spotted a shard. I've just spotted a shard. Oh, I've read it. It's what really happened in our South Tower. Oh, that's okay. It's going to happen, isn't it? The further we get into the game, we're going to spot shards that we've read. I've been told there are a great many of them, so I don't think it's going to be a problem that we'll ever run out of shards as such. But occasionally we're going to spot ones that we've already seen. Don't you think? On a roll. You guys, there can't be many newspapers in Night City because you see the same titles everywhere. Let's wander up this side of the market. Hello? How are you? Oh, she's having a cone of chips with ketchup or mustard. That's the question, isn't it? I would always go ketchup. I would not go mayo. And I certainly wouldn't go mustard. Can you even have mustard with fries? I don't know that's a thing. Maybe it is. Oh look, have you got a name as well? This one doesn't have a name. They don't all have names, apparently. That lady is standing the other side of there, I'm hoping. She is. She doesn't like people watching her eat. Look, she says, why do you think I'm standing the other side of this big red thing? I want some privacy while I'm eating my whatever it is. You right?
Are you? Wow. You are, aren't you?
I am indeed me. I've been me for a while actually now. Can I share your food? Please, I'm begging you, can I share food?
Hi. How are you?
I'm really good. You won't be if you eat all of that. You need someone to help you. I could eat some of that with you. Did you just drop it on the floor? I'm not eating that now. I've got standards, you know. Hello. I was going to sit there. Honestly, they're so pushy. Oh, she's the lady with the tattoos. Didn't I meet you a minute ago round the other way? I can't actually remember if I did. People eat very quickly. Look how quickly this girl here is eating. Do that again so I can tell people. Look! That's so fast. I don't know if that's a thing. It's just amazing. Dude, there's something went wrong with the transporter when you were beaming back up. You've materialised inside someone else.
How's life?
It's better than yours, that much I can tell you.
Watch your own self.
I will do, don't worry, I don't want that happening to me. I think one of you needs to make their mind up to walk somewhere.
It does.
Yeah, really.
What now?
Well, you go that way, he could just stay where he is or go the other way. Yeah, that hadn't occurred to you, that thought, had it? Please move, it's making me feel ill. Oh God. Okay. I need a distraction. Oh, I found a distraction. It's readable. I'm gonna get this name totally wrong. Slavoj McAllister in the news again. Pompous asshole or eccentric genius? Acclaimed rocker boy Slavoj McAllister has ruffled feathers yet again following his most recent performance at nightclub Tottentown's. While a rock concert brawl is no big news in itself, several unofficial sources allege it was McAllister who instigated the violent outbreak after hurling a tear gas canister at paparazzi in the crowd. Before the booze-fueled melee got heated, the Cartesian duelists premiered new songs, Cybernetic Soul, Mind is Freedom and Cogito Ergo Sum, which, as usual, have critics divided. Lyrically, the new singles touch on issues such as the internal struggle of body and mind, the limitations of our senses, and the search for absolute truths. Some critics consider the new material pseudo-intellectual drivel. Others praise the band's fresh, innovative spin on the genre. Beyond the brawl, even the McAllister headlines are making headlines. When asked in an interview with N54 News what the cryptic title of the track Cogito Ergo Sum meant, the rocker boy replied he ain't revved by questions from gonk-brained frauds. What are you? Despite, or perhaps thanks to, the numerous controversies ever swirling around the Cartesian duelist's frontman, his popularity continues to swell. The band's new album is slated for release soon, and if you believe the chatter on the net, it will be entitled War of Truths. Yes, music with an edge, telling it how it is. Or could be. She's having to sit down because she's either eaten it or she's... Oh, what were you doing then? Oh, she's eaten it. I did tell you.
But why? Just why?
Why? Exactly why would you eat all of that yourself? You knew it was going to make you ill. I did say. Stop selling this stuff. It wasn't you. Ooh, now that I could go for. How about it?
I'm collecting knees. I got 7.
You've got 7 knees? You haven't got 7 knees.
I like your jaw. Want to trade?
No. What have you got on that hot dog? It looks like mustard, but it seems to be affecting your ability to speak rationally. Oh. Also, you're eating it without eating it. It's not getting any smaller. Good looking hot dog though. If I can get it to keep in the middle of the screen. It's making me dizzy. Hello? You okay? Right, now I'm supposed to be finding this place. I'm going to start heading to it. The ambient soundscape here is gorgeous, by the way, isn't it? This cacophony of vendors chatting, and you've got this distant music, and I think you can sort of hear vehicle noises too in the background. It's a really immersive auditory experience. I'm loving it. Look at it. See what I mean? And you've got the graffiti and the street art sort of creeping in various places that you can see out here when you look. See it? In fact, I should probably go up there, shouldn't I? Oh, I should go up there. Oh, I really should go up there. Yes, I'll have that hazmat suit. It could be worth a fortune. Look at all this lot. I'm going to take all this stuff because I think I can, if I don't drink it, I think I can at least scrap it or sell it. Capacity booster. What are you doing there? What are you doing tucked away in this little corner of nowhere behind the satisfaction machines? Well, you satisfied me. There's nothing going to be in the trash, is there? No. The bins must have significance. The bags must be different colours for a reason, don't you think? Could be recycling, I suppose. There's blue, black and green. Green could be vegetable waste, blues could be plastics, black could be sort of general stuff. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, there's someone here. Are you okay? I wasn't going to ask. It's alright. You've got cockroaches or whatever crawling around you, man. He's not even lying on his mattress, and I actually can't blame him for that, looking at it. It's probably more sanitary lying on a cardboard box on the floor. Wow. I love this market. It's gorgeous. There is so much clutter in it, and yet the clutter is the detail, isn't it? It's the thing that evokes the sense of place. The packages, the empty containers, the boxes, the bags, the whole lot. The sort of makeshiftness of that guy's shelter. He's found a place behind one of those concrete barrier things they use to stop traffic. And it's sort of private if you don't go looking for him, and yet it's not. It's chaotic, this environment. It's organised, but it's chaos at the same time. There's something edgy about that means you can't relax. You're always looking to see what's going on. And the adverts, constantly someone's got a TV on playing things. There's a lot of interaction actually possible. It's good. And talking of the layers as well, we're up and down steps all the time here. Have you noticed? Every little bit of this market, there are levels happening everywhere. 3 steps up, 3 steps down. We've got to go down into this one here, by the looks of it, behind us. So I think we should do this now. Let's do it and see what's there, shall we? Let's go to the...
Johnny, pretty sure they turned your great spot into a slurp shop.
No!
Mindless fucking consumerism wins the day again.
Going for the other team, huh?
Huh. This is why you don't bring back fallen warriors.
Oh.
Sooner or later they're gonna see everything they fought for is turned to shit.
This was where he had his gigs. And now it's a slurp shop. The imagery on the pictures over the doorway certainly leaves you in no doubt. Oh man. Let's contrast this outdoor lighting where we are here to the indoor lighting of the bar.
10 casinos,
the food shop.
Bowls, top-end brain dance equipment, and the best chefs in the universe.
Okay, they've gone for a kind of yellowishly beige ambience type lighting here.
7299 right now. The Crystal Palace. Feel alive in the dead of space.
I shall do. All of these people I notice are sitting individually at tables. No one's with anyone else. In fact, some of the tables lack chairs on the other side anyway, so no one could sit there if they wanted to without rearranging the furniture. There is an absence of chairs actually like that. This area is not so bad. The other thing that's noticeable about these people is not all of them have got food. He's eating, she's not. She's not. She looks like she's waiting for someone else. Perhaps they've gone to order. I don't think we're going to be able to talk, but I'd love to try. Can we talk? Well, I hope you don't mind me asking, because, you know, I'll leave you in peace then. That's okay. Enjoy your food when it arrives. And you can buy some indigestion remedies on the way out. There's a little place I spotted. This girl here seems to be having some problems with her cyberware. Is there something wrong with it? What are you doing?
Don't make me mad. You'll not like me when I'm mad.
I can well believe that.
Don't make trouble.
Another thing you notice about cyberware is that quite a lot of people have got one arm cyberware enhanced. She has both. It's not made her happy. And I wonder whether this is one of those indications that the more cyberware you have implanted in your body, the more likely you are to suffer from cyberpsychosis. And perhaps a prelude to the full onset of cyberpsychosis is this business of these repetitive actions. It's almost like she's trying to pluck it off, isn't it? And also she's very testy. Now she's decided to do that thing that they must have changed the law to allow people to do that in food establishments. I'm not sure why they would do it. I am coming to talk to you, don't worry. Just want to check these dudes out over here. Hey, what's happening?
Can't you see I'm busy?
I couldn't see you were busy. Are you busy with your friend?
Honey, you gotta tell me how you got to be you.
I think I've explained this before. It started a long time ago. My mother and father met and they liked each other very much. And then... Hi there. What's happened to this place?
Hey, Rainbow Cadenza mean anything to you?
Oh no, another one. Aren't you too young for this?
To what now?
Every day, some sad grandpa in his old leather comes in here.
Easy.
That's where is his old Rainbow Club. And I'm like a broken record. Tell all of them the Corp brought them out 20 years ago. I should put up a sign.
Oh, okay. So there's no Rainbow Cadenza and hasn't been for a long time. However, since you seem to know the history of the place, maybe you can help me with my inquiry, please.
Know anything about any bootlegs from the Rainbow Cadenza days? Like, say, I don't know, samurai stuff?
Samurai. Oh, that ugly red face on black?
Yes, that one.
Yeah, even I know that one. Old guy comes by here sometimes wearing their shirt. Spends the whole time yakking with his psychophant friends.
You wouldn't happen to know where I could find him?
You can find him living back in the 2020s. But besides that, he's out there at the market.
In this market? He's shopping here?
Meaning he does his shopping there?
I mean, you can do yours at his spot, assuming you'd even want to. He sells ancient, dusty tapes of ancient, dusty...
Yes, that's exactly what we want.
No one's heard of a single one of them.
Preem, thanks.
That's perfect.
Hey.
Oh, and I've got... Whoa. I thought you was talking to me. Have you been in Night City for long, by the way?
Night City long now?
Long enough to know I should not answer seemingly harmless questions. Eat, pay, and be on your way.
I don't want to eat anything just at the moment because I'm far too excited at the prospect of being able to get my hands on these bootleg tapes. Thank you and goodbye. I'm off. That was illuminating. That was really good. That was what you call a dynamic vendor interaction. That was very dynamic. I mean, even the NPCs at the stalls, they're not static. Some of them are doing stuff. They're preparing food. He's tasting food over there, for goodness sake, and nodding to say, yep, that's where I wanted it to be. And talking to the dish, apparently that helps as well. And others are just sort of standing with their arms folded. It's a quiet day. Oh, hello. This one's going to talk to me. She's waiting for a customer and she's not happy. It's been a quiet, slow afternoon. Her name is Christine Markov. Hey, Christine.
Where's all this stuff come from?
Trade secret. Gonna get anything? Because otherwise you just taking up space.
I'll certainly have a look at what it is you've got.
Mind if I just peruse?
If you're not gonna buy anything, yes.
What is it you're selling? She's selling medical gauze. She has a ritual bowl. And she's got a vinyl record, which looks like that's Johnny Silverhand on the cover. It could be an antique of bygone era, but there's still no substitute for the sound from authentic vinyl, even in 2077. 206 eddies, though. I might leave that and come back later, Christine. Thanks very much. She's gone back to saying, it's a slow afternoon. What are you doing? Oh. Now is my chance to talk to the vendor of this stall. I probably should do that. Let's do this. I'm going to call it whatever that is. Got any, what is that, Las Pop in there?
Hey, I'm looking for some good tunes. Got any laser pop?
Laser pop.
Muskracks?
Don't sell no scop here. You either want good music or rainbow bright shite.
Chill, Choom. It was just a joke.
Laser pop. Fucking laser pop. Here, at my stand.
Now, here's the thing. He's got loads of samurai records on his wall behind him. So, there's every possibility, and I think he might even have one on the deck there. And he's got Silverhand stuff. He's a big samurai fan. He's a very big samurai fan. He's their #1 fan. In fact, his whole stall seems to sell only samurai stuff. He even looks like he's got a samurai watch on. I can't get that to look at, so I'm going to ask him. I'm looking for some good tunes.
I heard I can get some decent tunes here.
What you mean by decent? We got Cartesian Duelist.
I know them.
Uridine Stuff. Tainted Overlord.
Any samurai?
Kid, you even gotta ask? Never Fade Away. Dancing with My Axe. Chipping In. You name it, we got it.
He has.
Silverhand was the one true messiah of rock. I'd hand them records out like candy if I could. But a guy's gotta eat.
I've just noticed he's got the Tainted Overload album on the wall there as well. That's really good. So you'd say you're Silverhand's biggest fan then, yeah?
I see I found Silverhand's biggest fan.
And proud of it. Today's bitty box rockers can't even touch him. Silverhand had something they couldn't even dream of.
A Silverhand?
He had that fire, kid. Fire! Guy shook the foundations of the corporal world. Died for his ideals.
Doesn't matter, he was also kind of a terrorist.
Blaze way down the rebel path.
He's not just a fan of the music or the person as such. He's a fan of his ideals and the principles he stood for. I think we have a connection here. I think I can now pressure you to get me something not necessarily available to every shopper.
I'm looking for the real deal. Like, say, bootlegs from Samurai's first gigs.
Fuck! First, you have got no idea what you're asking for. Not if you're so chilled about it.
Oh.
Don't know how you found out about them bootlegs, but forget it. Not gonna give them to the first gunk off the street.
Okay, that's gone wrong. What can I do to convince him? I mean, I can do the I know what Johnny's last words to Kerry were. I could do I remember the gigs at Rainbow Cadenza. Oh man, I know there's a blue one there, but I'm tempted to go directly to the yellow on this occasion. You can't be, rigidly adhere to just one way of doing this. I'm going to go with the top one.
I used to come here back when it was still Rainbow Cadenza. Bootleg sure would make a nice souvenir of the good old days.
Cut the scop. You're too young to remember the first samurai gigs.
Whoa, what was that?
Weren't even a twinkle in your daddy's karoshis.
Hey, appearances can be deceiving. How do you know this pretty face ain't an implant?
All right, punk. Prove it. How'd Samurai's third ever gig end?
As it happens, I have an expert that I can refer to. So I'm going to say a little help here, Johnny.
Hey, Johnny, get your digital ass out here. Feed me my lines.
Here he comes.
How about this? Fuck you, V ain't your stupid sidekick.
Well, can't wait all day.
Oh, come on, Johnny. Don't mess about.
Johnny, please. Can you stop making my life harder? My life that's quickly running out.
How am I supposed to give a witty response to that pathetic question? It's like kicking a puppy. A blind puppy.
You always freeze up like this?
Played our third gig at Cadenza. Little fire broke out. Some drunk gonks tried to put it out with beer.
Excellent.
Denny's fro got singed. Wore a wig for a few weeks. Never did get herself any tech hair. Right. So we can say, don't remember someone doused the blaze with beer, or we can say poor Denny and her hair.
Hang on. Now I remember. There was a fire. Ah, poor Denny. Poor Denny's hair.
I almost forgot.
Yes.
Heard Johnny started it, actually. Tossed a cig that was still glowing.
Bullshit. That cig was Carrie's, no doubt. But hey, any trouble's Johnny's fault.
Oh, you
Still
poor persecuted
don't believe you were
thing.
there. But what the hell? Only a real fan could know something like that. Hey, anyways, gotta educate the youth. Maybe you'll find something special under the table. Go on, have at it.
Yes. Okay, we're in. And there's that record again that we nearly bought somewhere else. $206. Vinyl record junk. Samurai concert recording, worth a small fortune. That's it. Or we can have a samurai shirt too. Can we buy more than one thing? They're very expensive. They are very expensive. I mean, I've got 58,854 eddies. I'm tempted to go out of here with a vintage samurai strong weave t-shirt. Oh, what the heck. I'll have that. And also the thing we came here for, the concert recording. That's it, that'll do. I'm not worried about having one of his old plectrums. It may not even be his anyway. Or glasses, or the rest of it. You can keep the second conflict jacket, the worn samurai cap. $971. But then it has provenance, doesn't it? We're out. Yes!
Appreciate it.
Take it. Spread the good silver hand word. Death to corpos.
Death to corpos, apparently. I'll go talk to Johnny.
You know, they say time is the best teacher. Used to think that was true. But look at that guy. 60 at least, but still living in 2020.
The guy's your biggest fan. You're not happy to meet him?
Osaka Tower to smithereens, and it's still standing there. Just the same. Don't want people getting stuck in a rut, stuck in the past. Want them to change. Them and the world.
So, yeah, you can't change people by blowing them up. I'm going to say something must have changed.
It's been 60 years. Something must have changed.
Know what changed? The damn facade.
Oh dear.
Fresh interface plugs, new high fructose scop syrup and fun fruity flavors. A new face of Arasaka, same old shit. Different packaging.
Well, something's changed. Maybe we can't see it, but it's change all the same.
Sure. Now almost nobody remembers when a person wasn't just a meat bag full of secondhand implants.
We have just completed the Ballad of Buck Ravers, and our street cred's gone up. Now we're being sent to the afterlife, Ghost Town. It's just rotating to the next available gig, I think, next available side job. I am very happy with that, and I enjoyed the market too. Everything about this place is special. It's been so It's been so beautifully designed. Oh, that's not good. Body weight, getting close. That's fairly hideous. Don't think I can go in that door, can I? These doors are very tempting because they do look quite similar, and you can go up to them and not know whether you're going to actually be able to open them or not when you're close to them. Like that. My guy here is still doing this. I'm just wondering if there's anything else I wanted to look at while I was here. There is a clothing. He's labelled as a clothing vendor as well as records, because he obviously was selling clothes, wasn't he? I think we've just about been everywhere. There's too much to see here, and I want to get Johnny and V back home, as I said, so I'm going to leave the market. We're heading out of here, and I'm keeping an eye on the time as well, because it's doing it again. We're on 2 hours. Man, it's okay saying, well, if it's happening naturally, let it happen, but it's 2 hours. You know. What on earth is that? I mean, how did I even notice that? I need to stand away from it to see what it is. Wow. Will it resolve if I scan it? It will not. That's impressive. The size of it. And yet it looks dwarfed by the buildings, doesn't it? And you can look down on the market from up here through these glass panels. Okay, that's pretty special. I'm going to grab this lot. And did I miss something there? I think I did. I'll take that, I'll take that. It's all useful, it can all be junked. And I'm going to get out of here and find... Oh, ow. I think I'm walking through the upper branches of this holographic tree. It's a good job it's holographic. Have I found a road? I think I have. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to call my bike. Where is my bike? I thought I saw it and then it went away again. I'm just going to run along here. Don't bother in the comments saying to me, yes, it was there. It probably was behind me or it had gone lower down. I just need to be in a slightly more open area. There it is. I can see it now behind me. Call my bike, please. There it is. There it is. There it is. Oh, I went running out without looking. Jump on. Right, we're going home. Give me the map. I need to find out where I live. Right, I couldn't find my apartment on the map because I've got everything turned on the map and it was quite cluttered, but I've sorted it now and we're off. I don't think it's actually very far, but because we're on the 2-hour mark, I wanted to get us there now. We've done a lot of walking today. We've done a lot of exploring and discovering. It's been a very good off-grid session and I need to stop, otherwise that car will knock me off my bike before I can get to my place, which is this way. Good chance to ride Jackie's bike. A little bit of a ride on Jackie's bike most episodes is no bad thing, I think. It keeps your practice into... There's a police car. Hello. I'm obeying all the rules. And we have reached our destination. And I'm heading up to my apartment. Hey everybody, did you miss me? I've had a stellar time. Let's head to services and we'll walk the rest of the way. Now, whilst I'm here, one of the things I'm going to do on the journal list is to check on Barry, because I was asked to do this and I said I would do it. There's Happy Together. It's only 95 metres away. The journal actually says about Barry, if we read it, seems like the PD's taken an interest in a neighbour of yours, even sounded like they knew each other. Will you assume the mantle of a concerned, responsible citizen and ask what's going on? I mean, if you got a potential psycho for a neighbour, wouldn't you want to know? So yeah, I do. So I'm going to go and call on Barry before I go through the door of my own apartment. I'm going to prioritise Barry. I'm going to put Barry first. There's a t-shirt. Put Barry first. This place hasn't changed. It's so long since I've been away. Here we are, we've reached it. Thank you. Now where is Barry? I need Barry. Talk to Barry's on the yellow. I'm going to rush through the gym and find him. Here he is, his apartment. I don't know if he's going to answer the apartment if I knock on the door, but I'm going to knock. Barry!
Hey, Barry! Everything all right in there?
Don't answer. I tried not answering for a change, because I've been advised this is a tactic you can use. Try talking to Barry in a few hours. Right, I will. So that did not produce a result. I have checked in on Barry, which I was asked to do, but he didn't want to talk to me, so... You know, that's the thing. Here's my apartment and I'm going to go straight in. Swish. Hello, apartment. How are you? And I will close the door behind me. I can't close the door. There it is. What am I turning on? Close. Now I can close it. That was strange. That was very strange. Right. One of the things I want to do is come over here and put the iguana egg down that I got given took when we were in Yorinobu's apartment. So I'm going to put it in this bowl. I was advised that this is what you should do, that you should take it home with you and you'd find somewhere to put it. And literally that thing, as you walk up to it, has got an hand on it. So there was no way I was going to miss it when I returned anyway. And I put the egg.
What? Patience is a virtue.
Oh.
What's supposed to happen? Hey, my egg. It's just lying there. Nothing else is happening. The other thing I want to do is check on my computer and see if I've got any messages, because I haven't... Oh, no, the other thing I wanted to do was go over here and close the blinds. Right, now we'll see when I go over to the computer if I've got glare on the screen. There's no glare on... Well, there's minimal glare on the screen. There is still some glare on it, but nothing that you'd shout about. Do I have any messages? I do not. The rent is still past due. That's bad news. I'm looking at my list because there were other things I wanted to do when I got back here. What else did I put down to do? Okay, the last thing I want to do is go to the wardrobe, because I've collected an awful lot of clothing in that episode and I don't want to spend money on buying clothing, but before I scrap everything that I don't want to keep, I want to see if I can put together an outfit from what I've got, and then we won't have to have V wearing his gardener outfit that he's currently doing. So let's see what we've got to choose from, and I'm going to start from the bottom and work up. On the feet we can make... I'm kind of going to look for a more, I suppose, more sort of street cred type uniform. So I think rather I'm choosing between them here, because there's quite a few. He's got a lot of boots. He's got his nomad boots. Ultralight fleets with composite lining. What's he wearing at the moment on outfit 3? Okay, yeah, alright, good. So in outfit 4, that's decided it for me. I'm going to go with the leather ankle boots with composite inserts. On his lower body, he's going to have a pair of Tacticloth cargo pants in a beautiful rusty colour. Okay, they look good. On the top, I'm going to put on, you guessed it, the vintage samurai strong weave t-shirt that we just bought. That's pretty good, actually. I'm not even sure I want to put anything on his upper body, because it will conceal what I've just put on everywhere else. I don't think I'm going to do that. I don't think I'm going to do that. And in headgear, we do have the ultralight carbon fibre helmet. We also have this carbon reinforced visored helmet. We do have the reinforced baseball cap. Yeah, I don't know. Oh no, you can't really see his face in that one. Okay, I dig that one. That's not too bad. The sort of orange of the helmet and the orange of the pants go pretty well. What about facially? How about we wear some sunglasses for a change? That is a look. I'm going to equip that. So that is done. He's actually changed his clothes as well. No more do we have to put up with that dreadful hat. Okay. Right, now, there were a couple of other things I wanted to do, but because we have been busy in the market for longer than I thought we were going to be, I'm going to stop at that point. I really am stopping at that point and call a halt. So I'm going to call a halt at that point. I have to stop at some place. There's a list of things in my head, and one or two that I write down before an episode, things I'd like to try out. Most of those I got through, some of them I didn't. They will be saved and passed on to the next time we do something like that. They may even appear in a regular episode for that matter if I can squish them in. The main thing about that episode was to do what we did. Some NCPD gigs, some side gigs as well, loads of exploring, quite a lot of incidental finding out, interaction, which, you know, is just so wonderful to be able to do. Looking around you at the market and the structure of the stalls and the people operating them and the whole environment, it was delicious. I love off-grid episodes. I like the slightly edginess to them that you get because there is no story driving you on through it. You're not going from A to B to C. So that was good. The whole thing is now going to be about what V does after he's gone to sleep and woken up tomorrow. He's going to disassemble all his junk. He's going to scrap and sell off weapons depending on the value of them. The most expensive ones are going to get sold off. Anything really, really good, I'll try to keep. But the principle is, remember, to boost stuff, to have lots of components and some more eddies and all those good things, so that in episode 13, one of the things we can do is visit that Ripper Dock, the one that Wakako has now pointed us to. So that's an essential for episode 13. The rest of episode 13, there are one or two ideas I've got, but obviously we will be returning to the storyline as well in episode 13. All of that will get sorted out between now and then. I've got all my notes to make. I've got to do the recap from episode 11, remember, because we're going back to the story in episode 13. So that's where there'll be a recap at the start of that, saying where we've reached with Evelyn and everything. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I enjoyed making it. The time, as usual, has gone very quickly. Again, it's gone through the 2-hour mark, which is... I really do mean what I said. Between 1 and 2 hours. I'll get there. I will get there. Hope you join me for episode 13. That'll be along really soon. Bye.